Would you say that Russ was the leader of those teams and not Kevin? Like in terms of their personality, who was the guy that was not to say the alpha, because that's the wrong word, because I think Kevin is an alpha, but just in terms of like the spiritual, emotional leader, it was Russ, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Or Nick Collison.
Yeah, I think so. Nah, yeah, old Nick. Old mate, he's just in the background, just picking up the screen. Like, oh, come on, guys. He's the ambulance, mate. No, he see, when those three, because it was awesome. Then this is just remembering from as a rookie. Russ, Katie, and Serge, and Perk, they're all bloody fragging. That was awesome, right? And they will all go at it, bro. All of them will just like constantly you'll call it bickering, but they'll just argue crazy. And it just created that really competitive environment, right? Like there won't be a practice where it's like kind of soft. It's always like intense. All of them just like trying to just beat the other one, right? Crazy. And so it was, yeah, no, I wouldn't have like, it wouldn't be fair for me to say like who was like alpha leader or whatever, but like, I think what's fair to say is that was a healthy, a healthy team, if that makes sense. It may not, if you're there and you're like, oh shit, like they're arguing crazy. For some people that might not be healthy, but like they got to the point right away, right? Which was awesome. And they just constantly made each other better, I thought, And as a rookie, bro, I was all about it. I just came and I had to step up my game and kind of like, play at that level, or even try and get acknowledged to even be seen. You know what I mean? So I don't know, dude.
Is that environment hard to? Because I know the environment you're describing.
Yeah.
Because I've had it on a couple teams.
Oh.
But I think it's hard to emulate that environment without the right personalities. Because what you're describing to me is leadership, but not everybody leads that way. If that makes sense.
No.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that's the only way to do it, but I do think it's because what you're describing, like that's something that like I think a lot of us we crave that, right? And when you're in that environment too, there's accountability.
Yeah.
And we're all better off when we're being held accountable.
Yeah.
But it's hard to create that environment in an sort of an inorganic way, right? Because does that make sense?
No, 100%. No, because I get, bro. It really depends on the people that you kind of bring together, the players. Because some players don't respond well, but then they're not up front either. They won't let their guard down. So whenever someone's not, just showing like their emotion, they don't have an opinion on anything, right? And that's like a dead giveaway. You're just like, you don't know that guy. You don't know how he reacts. You don't know what is going to happen. You're just waiting for him some way through the season to absolutely lose his mind. And then you just know, you're like, oh, okay. He's a bit of a couple loose screws in there, mate? But like if you just right off the bat like that, you know what I mean? Everyone knows, you know what I mean? Serge and Russ and Katie and Perk, they'll all go at it. But I mean, that was just normal. But it was good as well. It's like a healthy discussion. Obviously, you would need like an umpire in there. Just simmer down, mate. That was uncalled for, whatever. Every now and then, but that's okay. But you get to the root of the problem, and then you can start working on solution, right?
Who was the umpire?
A lot of times it was Mark Bryant, the coach. I don't know if you know.
Yeah,
MB.
He coached me my rookie year. He was our player development coach my rookie year.
Oh, for real? Yeah. So his voice, right? His voice is like, it's real weird, but it's like the deep kind of 2 a.m. jazz radio kind of voice. I don't know. It's not that. It's not that. That sounds very like soothing. So yeah, he was more of the umpire. Really cool dude. Everyone liked him. So. Yeah, even me and but that's what was good because like in that environment too, like me and MB would go at it mid game, just in a timeout. I'd just say something and he would tell me something, and then I'd just like snap. No, that's bullshit. Like it doesn't even work. And then he'll come in. You better fucking and then what's good is that you have about 1 minute to solve the problem, and we solve the problem. Sometimes in some of these timeouts, you're left with more questions, which is not a good thing. You need to be really, really quick, right? So, but that's just the environments, mate. As you know, you probably like those environments. I enjoy them myself. You get a lot more stories out of them as well.
I think everybody's allowed two really big blow-ups a season. The season is long enough. There's enough stress and pressure and competitiveness that we all should be allowed 2 major psycho freakouts.
I'm waiting for yours, mate. I'm waiting for yours. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I just want to
it's coming.
There on the quarters.
Maybe it'll be on this show. Wait 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Wait,